In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create subtasks in Trello. If you're looking to streamline your workflow and stay on top of all the little details that come with any project, Trello's checklist feature is a powerful tool you don't want to overlook. By breaking down larger tasks into smaller, more manageable steps within a single Trello card, you can stay organized, track your progress in real time, and keep everything clear and focused. Whether you're managing a team or handling your own tasks, this simple process will help you stay productive and stress-free. Let's get started. First, open the Trello board where you want to organize your work. This is where all your cards and lists live, so make sure you're in the correct board for the project you're working on. Once you're in, find the specific card that represents the task you're currently focused on and click on it. This will open up the card's details, where you'll find all the tools you need to stay organized. Next, locate the checklist option. You'll find this in the card menu, usually under the section where you can add attachments, labels, or due dates. Once you see checklist, go ahead and click on it. This will prompt you to add a name for your checklist. Make it clear and purposeful. Something like subtasks or steps works great. This name will help you and your team quickly understand what the checklist is for. Now that you've created your checklist, it's time to add the subtasks. Each item in your checklist should represent one specific action. Keep them simple and focused. For example, instead of writing "finish the report," break it down into smaller steps like outline the sections, write the introduction, or proofread content. Adding these individual items makes it easier to track your progress and ensures nothing gets overlooked. As you work through your subtasks, you can check off each item once it's complete. This is a great way to visually track your progress and stay motivated as you see your list shrinking. Plus, everyone on your team can see what's been done and what's still in progress, which helps with transparency and accountability. If you need to prioritize or categorize your task, consider adding labels to the card. Labels are color-coded tags that can help you quickly identify the urgency, category, or status of a task. For example, you might use red for high priority, or green for tasks related to a specific project. This is especially useful when managing multiple cards. For tasks that are time-sensitive, you can also assign due dates to individual subtasks within the checklist. To do this, open the checklist item and look for the option to set a date. This feature is perfect for keeping track of deadlines and ensuring everything stays on schedule. If your task involves multiple phases or distinct groups of steps, you can create additional checklists within the same card. For example, you might have one checklist labeled Research and another labeled Execution. This approach helps keep your card organized and easy to navigate, especially when you're dealing with complex tasks. As priorities shift, you may find that the order of your checklist items needs to change. No problem, you can simply drag and drop the items to reorder them. This flexibility ensures your checklist always reflects your current priorities and workflow. A quick tip, try to avoid overloading your card with too many unrelated subtasks. When a single card becomes cluttered, it can feel overwhelming and lose its clarity. Instead, keep your checklists focused on the task at hand, and if needed, create separate cards for entirely different tasks. And there you have it. By following these steps, you can create clear, actionable subtasks in Trello, helping you stay organized and on track. Whether you're working solo or collaborating with a team, these checklists make it easy to manage your workflow and stay productive. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe.